reason for everything. Even if you can't see it, even if you can't feel it, even if you don't believe it. And I know you don't believe me, but you need to listen. The world is not against you, the world is with you. You just need to realize. You just need to realize the world is not against you, the world is with you. You just need to realize the world is not against you, the world is with you. You just need to realize. 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 And I know you don't believe me, but you need to listen. The world is not against you, the world is with you. You just need to realize the world is not against you, the world is with you. You just need to realize the world is not against you, the world is with you. You just need to realize.
I have no face. Hang on a second. That's weird. Hang on a second. Why isn't my video camera working? It's working now. Hang on a second. Copy. Always does. And then I have to copy and paste it from another scene. Oh, it's working now. Weird. I've just got to do a couple of things. I obviously don't have my zoom in yet. Zoom. Tilt. To get my GIF in the picture. There we go. Exposure. Exposure's good, auto. Okay. Well, that was a pain in the ass. But it's working. I'm live and I'm here. Hello everyone. Welcome to Friday Australian time stream. I did some gardening yesterday. I got the solar panel people coming next Thursday, and we had to trim the trees that had grown over the solar panels to give them access to do their job. So that's what yesterday took up. But today we go hunting Argonauts, as we discussed earlier. I might just try to pop out this defense enhancers though. Why am I overloaded? Oh yeah, that's right, I put on a massive craft. Can't remember what I actually crafted. Oh yeah, these can go. What else? Nothing else really. I made some durable hoods. That's all good. Looks like I've got some blueprints. Recycle this. Sell that. Sell that. That. And that. Keep the welding wire. I tell you what, been fighting with AI lately. What a pain in the ass. I even downloaded an LLM to live on my computer, and it's like training a toddler. It's a hard job. All I ever want them to, it even argues with you. It tells you, no, that's not right. I know, I gave you the file. It's exactly right. You need to read the information I give you. But the good thing about it is the grok that you can normally get off the internet, it tells you why the shit happens. It says why hallucinations happens. It says that the AI takes shortcuts to save on time and data. So you really have to train it in. But yeah, it's quite annoying. But I'll get there. So what we're going to need is... we need a gun with maybe a little bit more range for those Argonauts. I'm thinking about going out with my Marine Stalker, but it's a bit too over DPS. So maybe... let's convert this. Got a little bit of oil yesterday, so I think today I'll go out and get maybe 2,000 to 3,000 oil. Keep all this shit in the bags because this is all we're going to loot anyway, all this stuff. Loot pill. Consume a loot pill. We'll consume a small skill pill. Now, gun. Yeah, we got this BC65. The range on it's not that great. I don't really have anything else that I can use though. Got an LR20 there, that's not big enough. This is a bit too overpowered. I'm going to chuck that in my bags anyway. Do I have anything in regards to a gun laying around? Don't know. Not high enough range. I don't want to craft a gun because I craft guns to sell, not to use. Look, I'm just going to stick with the BC65. And then we'll use the Markov Callus for the kerbs on the arse end of the hunt. I'll just give this armor a repair. And as for ammo, what have we got for ammo? Oh yeah, we've still got 138 ped. Right. Oh well, let's just go out with that. Can always buy more if needed. Oh yeah, I was going to do the defense enhancers craft. Let's do that. Enhance the components, and we'll grab 21 of those. Hopefully I've got enough of the other materials. Yeah, we do. Alright, let's do that daily first before we head out. Yeah, I wanted to mow the lawn today because we're going to get 3 days of rain. But my back's sore. from yesterday's tree lopping. I don't think it's wise to go out there and test its limits with a whippersnipper for 2 hours straight. So it might have to wait till next week. But yeah, everything else is going pretty good. Looks like the crypto market's bouncing back. I watched some interesting videos about how JP Morgan and the banks are trying to fuck us over again. They want to control all the money, basically. They don't want anyone else to pay yield. They don't want you to be able to send money without them. And they definitely don't want you to use an exchange. The banks, this is the main plan. The banks want to be the exchanges. They want to get rid of Binance. They want to get rid of all the other exchanges. And they want to control everything. And until they destroy crypto and rebuild it back up under their control, they won't be happy. But yeah, Crypto Banter's got a really interesting video about how JP Morgan's trying to basically sink MicroStrategy and Trump's empire by ruining crypto. But he won't succeed because they already tried. They got it down to 80,000. They couldn't get it down any further. And they even produced news articles at exactly the right time when the liquidity was low and all the other markets were closed. Very sneaky, but this is what banks do, man. They're all happy and as long as they're getting their way. As soon as they're not getting their way, they get dirty, real dirty. All right, we've done that mission. Not a really exciting result there. Sell off these enhancer components back. Don't need them. I keep the defense enhancers because once I stack them up a bit, I actually do sell them, and they sell okay. So that's not. If you ever wonder whether that's an alright daily to do, it's not a bad daily really. All right. We got our BC65. It's got 40 pet on it. That should provide enough for today's activities. Let's head out to Monopolis. Minnow. Might just see if there's a daily for Argonauts. Sometimes there is a daily for Argonauts, I think. Beautiful weather here today. Nice cool breeze. Going to be about 21, I reckon, on the weather app. 18 even. 18 to 21, so beautiful. Not a cloud in the sky at the moment. And it's the end of November. Summer's tomorrow. No. Summer's Monday morning in Australia. But I heard that that's a hard one to pass up. They drop muscle oil. But, yeah, I'll think about it. Furor, not doing them. Finder F101, yeah, I'll keep that. Let's get rid of this Furor one. We're not doing them. They're a bit too high class for us. Oh yeah, I've still got Kerberos. I'll tell you what, I'll keep the Thorophoid one. I'll keep it for now. I won't delete it. Let's just go out and I've got it equipped, yeah. Let's go out and kill some of these guys. Hopefully we get a Hoff. Come to Papa. You one ugly bastard. Oh yeah, I disabled these loot windows. Interface. Disable loot windows. Man, you should see how dirty my solar panels are. There is patches of mold growing on them. They really do need to be cleaned and maintained. I saw a YouTube the other day. This guy had a device that it's fitted to the top of the solar panel and it cleans it. It does a cross spray across the panel's face. That'd be good for me because my panels some of them are in spots where it's difficult to access. and you would need basically to set up a whole scaffolding to get to the panels. So yeah, that'd be cool. I'd also like to fit some hydro adjusters, because where I live in the southern hemisphere, the sun goes over your head in summer, but in the winter months the sun disappears to the edge of the horizon and the panels don't catch a lot of light. Apart from the council having a heap of trees in the road, there's if I had the ability, I could tilt the panels up 15 degrees and they would catch way more sun than just being flat on the roof. That'd be cool if you could direct that. Now we're going to get swamped by a couple here. Should be okay. Come on, boys. There's no need to be that angry. You need to just take a chill pill and relax. Yeah, we'll kill these for about... Ooh, I got a rank challenge increase. Hang on a second. Aren't you meant to be able to click on it? Yeah. Look at this. Wow. Okay, so for me, I'm trying to get my BLP weapon technology up. But I'm probably going to choose something like combat reflexes or athletics. But for me, I need to get my crafting skills up. I want to be able to craft level 100 guns, so BLP weaponry it is. I've been choosing BLP weaponry for a while now, when the option presides. Because like I said, I'm not really a hunter, so I'm not really concerned in buffing up, you know, the hunting skills. I just do it as a pastime, just for fun. My main concern is crafting and mining. And it's funny with this game, you really got to plan your future out of your character. Otherwise, you sort of, you know, if you don't really know what you're going to be doing, and you just sort of start clicking random codex completions, it's going to hurt later on. Let me just shut down a couple of processes here. I'm going to close Google, like so. There's like, I don't know, 27 tabs open, and they all chew up memory. And I'll close this other browser. And what else did I have open? That's it. Now we're sort of running smoothly. Yeah, beautiful. My daughter wants to upgrade a computer, but I wouldn't mind an upgrade myself. But shit's expensive now. You know, just to replace the motherboard, RAM, CPU, GPU, that's $2.5 grand. So, and that's not really for really... Oh, it is for pretty high-end stuff, but it's... Yeah. RAM itself is very expensive. Well, no good loot yet. Well, we did only just start. Yeah, I was really happy about getting a stream in today. Because I do have this order to fill, and he's sort of... I know he's very patient and gives me a lot of time. But when I do get the time, I need to jump in and do it, you know. I don't really have any other pressing issues at the moment, so this has to be at the top of the list. They're spawning a little bit differently today. Maybe no one's... someone must have been out there and killed them, because there was a bunch of them sitting around a clump. I dare say that was around someone's corpse. Come at me, bro. I might have to heal myself shortly. Put some fucking clothes on, man. I don't want to see your shit. Jiggling around all in my face. No, not that one, bro. This one. No, not that one I said. Where's my mouse? Fucking hell. Forgot how to play a game. Oh, we got some respawns. Better do some running. Some hiding. These are pretty good to kill. They're not hardcore. Have to heal all the time stuff. Just as some basic armor, which is good. Got about 27% on the gun, so it should be fine. Getting the eye oil that we require. We get to... what have we got? Getting a fair bit of 200 eye oil, so yeah. Probably want to shoot these for a while. Just a nice big swirly, man. Yeah, respawn rate's pretty quick. I had some apple cider vinegar yesterday. I was making a garden salad for the family. So I thought I'd just have a swig. And it hit this back section of my throat where I feel like I got this lump. And man, nearly choked me to death. It was not having a good time. Now, why would you target that one way over there for, bro? Let's get this fella here. Ah, good, we're back to full health. No healing needed. Gee, them amps are so good, eh? The Mayhem amps. Someone going out to some of the bigger ones. Sky rippering. Can't just sneak up on me from behind, man. What do you think this is? Had a tourist eaten by a shark yesterday. Well, I don't know what day it was, but it was in the news today. I think one of the couple got eaten and killed and the other one got injured. They're horrible things, those sharks, eh? I get the reason for them to exist in nature, like everything else. But I don't go swimming around in the ocean, testing my luck. There's enough things here wanting to kill you. You don't want to go into an area where there's a major predator who's looking for a feed. It's like one day I was sitting on a car in Cairns and having a drink with my mate, just staring at the river. And then we see these 3 V-shapes in the water. No, you can't see the crocs. Just 3 V-shapes. And you can swim in that. Like, I've seen them swimming in there before. People swim in there. And there's just 3 crocs V-shaping up this creek. And the creek would be 6 meters wide. Maybe 10 meters wide. 10 meters is probably spot on. But yeah, usually you'd see kids swimming in there. And there was no one around, but these crocs were in there, man. They'll chew you up and put you under a log. Scary shit. Now, we're not going to go too berserk on these guys. But, oh, there we go. We got one. That should keep us going. I was going to say, I'm not really looking into pouring too much pet into these Argonauts, but I was willing to buy a couple of 100 more pet of ammo, if need be. Let's see if we can get some more globals, though. That'd be nicer. I don't mind trading pet for materials with a little bit of decay on the weapon. That's, for me, that's ideal hunting statistics. But when they take the decay off the weapon and pretty much take all of your ped, and give you almost no materials. That's a bit rude. Oh, come on, guys. And you watch. Oh, Jesus, that guy's way bigger than that one. Calm down, man. Keep your loincloth to yourself. 21 pet, getting a mini. Nice. That one's behind that funny tree. I might go for this one. Nope, mistake. This one. Oh, I've managed to attract that other one anyway. Oh, they're starting to hurt me. Might just give myself a bit of a health touch up. I was going to upgrade my healing chip, but what for, man? This one that I've got's good enough. I don't hunt often enough to waste peds on exorbitant gear. Alright, we've ended up with 150 ped of ammo. We started with 138. Now we've got 148. Well, you're going to end up pulling the whole field, man. I'm just going to head over here and try to pluck them off from the edge. Yeah. What the hell is that? It's a freaking gibnib, man. What's a gibnib doing there? I'm not interested in your gibnibs. Oh yeah, that'll do. Come on, where's my globals at, man? Get some peds flowing in here. Cleaned a few of them out. I'll get a respawner in a sec. A lot of them there, though. Got to be picky. You got Armaxes in there, Bull Guardian. Come over here, bro. What is that? Oh, that's a hunter. Okay, got some spawn back over here. Clean them up. Yeah. I've got no pancakes left to have for lunch. I'm going to have to invent some other food. There's a bit of pasta left, that'll have to do. Fry that up. Ooh, leftover chicken from last night. We had marinated chicken with a garden salad. No carbs, but I might fry up some of the pasta. I don't mind having carbs for lunch. I reckon for lunch there's no problem. Middle of the day you're going to burn them up anyway, doing something, even if you're just awake, rather than going to sleep. Just let him run a little bit more further towards me. Come on, bro, where's the Hoff? I've hunted for like 16 minutes. Want me off? What's that warning there? Your microphone is unmuted, but yeah, has no signal. Yeah, it does, bro. Oh, weird. Must be talking about the camera mic. Very nice. I'm going to keep all those tier components just in case they come through with some of their stuff. People are going to be chewing components up. Well, at the moment, you know, you only use it for tearing up an unlimited gun, but if they're going to get people to use tier components to stack on top of tiered guns, like the L ones, well, the demand for tier components is going to go through the roof. They might increase the drop rate though, because at the moment the drop rate's pretty good for the market. But these guys are dropping lots of them. Sort of need another global before this ammo runs out, otherwise things are going to get a little bit dicey. Need to take it easy, mate. Killing them quick enough. What more do you want, game? What's that, level 20? I've got to be careful over here because we're getting close to the higher level ones. Don't want to get ganked. No, he's alright. Bit of respawn. Oh, I'm in a danger spot. Could be aggroing a couple of them. I might just head back this way and clean up some of these outsiders. Don't want them creeping up on me and trying to take advantage of my position. Calm down, mate. Gee, I thought all this area over here would have respawned by now. But not really. Go over this way, I think. Around this funny bottle tree. Actually, might pick that guy up there. Gee, I could almost put a jacket back on. Is that cool? The room I'm in is afternoon sun facing, so in the morning I get all the cool breeze here, and then in the afternoon I've got a glass double doors just to my left that way, and yeah, the sun hits those and heats this little room up pretty quickly. I keep seeing this ad for this new air conditioner slash heater that doesn't need a compressor box. It just can cool air from sitting on the bench. I wonder if it's a scam. Oops. Yeah, you can bring your friend along. As long as he keeps his loincloth out of my face. Okay, probably gonna have to end up killing the Gibnib because he's annoying. This is sort of like the edge of them anyway. See, they're mixed up with exosaurs and stuff. So the map looks a little bit more horrible than it actually is. Well, we needed a global, man. What's going on? Trying to shaft us? This guy here. Maybe there is a Hoff in here. No one's bothered to kill all the mobs in between these other types of creatures. Oh, that's interesting. I usually thought Armaxes have a pretty high aggro range, but that one didn't aggro just then. They're not bad for IL too, Armaxes. No, he's coming for me. He's changed his mind. They hit pretty hard too sometimes. There we go. Where are we? I might just go over here a bit. Pick some of these guys off. You come over here, mate. Yeah, alright, you can come over as well. Whoops, run out of ammo. Well, as you can see, we're down to 60 ped. That's the punishment you get from no global. I'll kill this one and I'll see how much oil we've got. Could be getting close. Oh yeah, we've got 1,000. Okay. This run I'd be happy with a couple of thousand. We're in Armax territory, so I'm just going to head away from there, and looks like this little area over here has repopulated itself. Yeah, we've got a bit of yard cleaning up to do. Bushfly season is upon us. Just going to fix something on my web capture device. And that would be the exposure. Apply. That's better. What have we got here? Message from my brother. Oh, that's right. You guys had, Americans had Thanksgiving. I never understood that holiday. Oh, we don't have something like that here. Ah, that's why I'm so hungry. Had porridge this morning. Come on, game. Don't dry shaft us here. Looks like we're getting dry shafted. It's happening. Now, where are we at? You. Yeah, well, that's a bit of a large spell between globals. My brother reckons there's going to be a crypto mega cycle. I really do hope so. I'm in a position to do real well if that actually happens. But the banks are really stepping up their game the last couple of months. Oh, no ammo, bro. We're down at 27 ped. That's a bit rough. I may have to buy some. Alright, I'll just buy some. They win. We'll give them 200 more ped. I do want the eye oil, so... Ooh. We used to think that when you heard the buzzing noise you were going to get a huff. The fly buzzing noise in Monopolis. Hilarious. At some point you sort of do start making stuff up. Anything is better than nothing. Come on, bro. How's about a Hoff, man? Alert on Drift USDT. Got my eye on a couple of projects that I'm really interested in. Rain, the predictive market crypto, lets you make your own predictive market. That's an interesting one. And of course Fog Swap, the privacy swap. Yeah, there's a few out there that I'm interested in getting a hold of and just holding for a year or two or 3 or 4. I like the idea of holding Fog Swap because you get a cut of the transactions. It's like, that's the way you make money out of Ethereum, you get a cut of the transactions. If you hold 32 Ethereum or you're in a pool, every time someone pays a gas fee, whatever percentage you hold, you get some of. So, you know, it's not as if there's only 3 or 4 people transacting it in an hour. It's thousands of people. And the revenue's good. I was doing the math the other day. If I wanted to have 32 complete Ethereum for myself, you know, you're looking at $3,000 times 32. It's not a small amount of money. But if you invested, you know, 32 times 3 is 96, yeah, 96 grand. So if you got 96 grand and you went and put it into JP Morgan, they'd give you 3%, maybe 4 if you're lucky, on interest. If you went and spent $96,000 on Ethereum and then use it to verify nodes, to verify transactions, you know, put it in the appropriate spot, is what I'm saying, I can guarantee you're going to get more than 4% a year. 4% a year is a joke, man. Milk goes up more than 4% a year. Your investments, that your hard-earned money that you worked for, should earn you more than that. That's why house prices won't go down, man, because housing's still deemed to be one of the safest, most profitable investment vehicles that we have at the moment. You know, it's supply and demand. People need somewhere to live. Councils are restricting rezonings. They're restricting building codes. Pretty much you won't be able to build anything because they just keep making it harder and harder. And the building companies are going to town on the material expenses. It goes up 15% a quarter. Your houses are never going to be cheaper because if it's more expensive to build one than to buy an old one, all the old ones will get bought up, and then you're stuck building a new one at today's expensive building material prices. That's why houses will never go down in price. And people keep having babies. Despite the population, in some countries, the regrowth population percentage is going down. It doesn't matter. People are still having babies. Anything above zero is going to cause a housing crisis. So, yeah, that's why people invested in houses all that time. And it's still a good investment now, I guess. But the thing is, the weather's getting a bit wilder. And the insurance companies aren't insuring as much anymore. You pretty much have to be in a dead, quiet, safe zone for them to want to insure you now. And they're only going to get worse. Once insurance companies start losing money on insuring houses, they won't insure houses, will they? They'll drive the premiums up that high that you think to yourself, well, I could either pay premiums for 10 years or put that money away in case we get a storm, invest the money and get yield on it, and if the inevitable happens, or like a tornado comes through, a cyclone, hurricane, whatever you want to call it, flattens the entire house, well, so be it. We'll have some money there to start the rebuild. But if it just comes through and rips the roof off, you know, it's not worth, if the insurance is costing you 10 to 15,000 a year, it's not worth paying 10 years of insurance just to replace a couple of roof sheets. So once people start weighing up those distributed factors, insurance companies will stop having clients. People will start socking money away into highly diversified investment vehicles like crypto, getting their yield, building their little stockpile up, and getting to a point where, you know what, we're going to set aside 200,000 or 300,000. Let's set aside 500,000 in case the house gets burnt down. We don't even need to insure it. We've got the money right there. Insurance companies miss out. You get yield instead of the other way around. That's the way the world's going to go. They're going to price themselves out of a job. Same as almost everything else. People will price themselves out of work. And they'll have to, because they won't be able to afford to run their businesses unless they put their prices up. So that'll happen in the next, I reckon, 2 to 5 years. Almost every human business will be priced out of getting any work because it'll just be too expensive. It sucks. It's going to be interesting to watch though. Come on, boys. I bought 200 pet of ammo. What the fuck? What are these notifications I've got? Oh yeah, one-handed clubber damage. Alright, cool. Right. Nearly ran me straight into the field of the whole lot of them. All because I was looking at my texts from my brother. He's going on about Mog again. He reckons Mog's the next Pepe. Yeah, well, you know what? I bought some of his Mog, and now it's sitting there at a very low market volume and cap. But we'll see. Time will tell. Well, the loot started okay. I don't know what happened. I think what we're going to do is we'll cycle through this ped There's 389 shots into these guys. And oh, that's interesting. President Trump says US may completely cut income tax due to tariff revenue. You guys are doing real well with your tariff revenue, man. And they keep talking about that $2,000 stimulus check. Probably won't see it this year, but next year, apparently the tariffs are raking in some pretty good cash. I know people have different opinions of how tariffs work, but at the end of the day, it comes into the country, regardless of who pays that tariff. That extra money still goes to the government. So isn't it a beautiful thing to watch? You pay a tariff. Let's just say you're buying a TV, right? I'll give you an example. Say you buy a TV from China. It's got a tariff on it. So before the tariffs, you used to pay $1,500 for a nice flat screen TV. And now you're paying $2,300 because of the tariffs. So you're paying the tariff, right? But when you look at it from an economic point of view, you wouldn't buy that TV for $2,300 unless you could afford it. Or yes, some people get payment plans to buy TVs. Whatever. You buy a TV because you can afford to buy the TV, right? So you're going to buy it anyway, regardless of whether it's $1,500 or $2,300. Now, if you couldn't afford to buy that TV and you weren't paying income tax, how good would it be to be pocketing all that extra money and only pay tax when you go to buy something? It's like the GST, but a different form of GST. So if you don't spend money on shit and things you don't need, you pay no taxes because the tariff's like a tax. I reckon it's a fantastic system because people that really need the money and the break from the income tax system will get their break, fix their car if they need to, buy those medicines that they couldn't afford before, important stuff. And if you come into a bit of money, oh, you know what, I've got a bit of money. I can either A, invest into crypto tax-free, because you guys are going to have no capital gains tax on your crypto investments. As far as I know, that's going to go through. And if you want to buy a TV and you happen to have the spare money, off you go. Go and buy a TV. If you don't have the spare money, keep watching your old TV. Yeah, it's good. I wish our country would do the same thing. But our politicians seem to think that it's a really good idea just to tax everyone to death. They're even going to charge us a sun tax, for God's sake. Wonder where that person went. They must be killing the really high level ones. I wonder if the whole desert's full of these. Or it's just this green area. It's usually just the green area from last mobs. When they had the robots and stuff and the long tooth, it was a green area. And I was still able to mine the desert. 263 more shots on these guys. And then we'll head over to... what's the name of that TP? Jason Center? No, it's not Jason Center. It's Jarrah Plateau. That's the one. We'll head over there and just pummel some kerbs with my Mark Hawk callus. Because we need, we need about 20,000 muscle oil. We could go do the Thorophoid Berserkers, I guess. I don't remember where that TP is. These are alright, but yeah, they're a little bit vampiric on the pet at the moment. But we need the oil. How much we got now? 1.91k. Nice. When this ammo is finished, that'll be actually a good kickstarter to the crafting session. Yeah, I think this year sucked a bit, but I think next year is going to be fantastic for crypto business. We might even see a couple of wars end, that'd be really nice. No, not you, bro. You three guys that just spawned right next to me. You can go first. Nine pet out of that one. Come on, man. These plants are weird, eh? Imagine if they were real. I'd like one in my backyard. Then you could put a tarp over the top of it. Have a little picnics under it. That'd be sweet. Oh, mini. It's a bit better. Might head back over here and see if any of that's respawned. It's not really respawning, which is weird. There we go, got a couple over here. Yes, very good oil chunk. Oh, was it? Give us a look. Nice. Holy shit. I didn't even see that. Good spot. Gee, I was aiming for 2,000 eye oil. Now I've got 2,500. I might shift out of here onto the berserkers. I might do that berserker daily, I think. Yeah, I might go do that. Yeah, stuff this. Ship my way out of here. Oh, now they start spawning. Give us a nice quick hoff, would you, before we go? It's a nice blue day in Entropia too. This weather in here is actually the same as the weather I've got outside. Birds chirping, nice light breeze. It's about 17 degrees outside. Very nice. Does it tell you where the berserkers are on the mission? Northwest, south, northeast of a Megaton West habitat. No. Ah, there it is. Zona Strenche teleporter. That's the one I want. Yeah, that's a good spot. You got to pick the males out from the females. It's pretty crap. Zo. There we go. Zona Strenche. Oh, I don't know how the hell you'd say that. You reckon that that's a Swedish name that they've put in there? Looks Swedish. Or just a made up jumble bunch of words and letters. North. I'm pretty sure it's down there. Get on my Skyripper and go and have a look. I'm sure this was the spot. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure this is the spot. South. Yeah, south. I don't remember it being in a land area though. Have a look. I remember it being in some sort of a dip. Come on, man, stop lagging out. Now this looks wrong. Yeah, no. This is the wrong spot. I don't want Argonauts. Let me text my wife.
I'll memorize all the ways that the light hits your eyes. I see
Thorophoid berserkers. It doesn't say male or female. You think I can use my stupid spell correction? Yeah. No, this is the wrong spot. It was more of a grey area and it had a downhill from the teleporter. So this can't be it. Maybe I'll be able to remember by looking. Thorophoid female or Thorio? Thorophoid berserker, so I'm not sure. Let's have a look at this map. Where was it? Oh, it might actually be here. No. Do I got to go into Entropia Life? Or whatever it is? Thorophoid Berserker, or whatever the caster is called. Ah. Yeah, no, it's the top one. The one you just said. Berserker, I think it's the one that does spell chuck the spells at you. Yeah. Oh. Ah, yeah, Berserkers of the Melee. Yeah. Do you know where they are? Man, I just can't remember. I've been there a couple of times, but I have no remember. I know there's some in this land area, Miwak Mountain Pass, but I don't think they're the Berserkers. I think they're the ones you're talking about, this cast of spells and stuff. I mean, I could teleport in there, just to have a look. I'll do that. I'll just go like there. I think this is the right area. Oh my god, I'm dead. Exosaur. Male weakling. Legendary Berserker. He'd kill me in one hit. Elder Shaman. Let's just jump on this. Ew. Surely there's a spot where there's just berserkers. I don't want legendary ones. I think I'm in the wrong spot. Fuck off, Haruru. Yeah, wrong spot. jump out of there. I'll teleport back to the TP. Oh, are they? Viceroy should be able to handle that. Well, let's try some of these other locations. North of Fort Victoria. Ooh, that does actually ring a bell. North of Fort Victoria. Which is here, yeah? I'll go have a look. Why not? Ah. I tried to teleport there. What the fuck was I thinking? Where am I even? This is ridiculous. I'm pressing T. Yeah. Yeah, Fort Victoria rings a definite bell. But I just tried to use my chip to teleport across half the map. Big mistake. I'm not going to get time to kill the whole 100, I don't think, by the time we find them. But that's okay. I got the door open so the wind's blowing the curtains around, creating green screen stuff wrong. I like to air the house out when I can. Nothing worse than having mold build up in your house. It's disgusting. And a big health issue too. Oh, great. I've ended up at a outback land. Yeah, no one cares about Shinkabas and Nikonus. Wow, I really got out there, didn't I? How the hell did I end up out here? Okay, now, let's try it again. Fort Victoria. Teleport. Unbelievable. Let's have a look to see if this location is right. North. It said north of Fort Victoria, so. Armaxes. Thorophoid male labourer. Male butcher. Ugh. Oh, there's everything here. Armax cows and everything. But these male and female labourers and stuff, they're not berserkers, are they? I don't think so. That's a male herder. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. It said north. Great Shaman. Level 14 Thorophoid Adept Berserker. Well, the information's right. And they're appropriately leveled too. I'm just going to need to just kill the shamans as well. Well, let's just see for a start how aggro they are. Quite aggro. Gee, a lot of health for a level 16. Thorophoid challenge unlocked? I've never killed them. I told you I was a miner. Oh well. Oh, my loot peel's out. Hang on a sec. How is that? Never have killed a berserker before. Superior berserker. Here we go. Oh, they're doable. As long as they don't gank me too much. Oops, I'm getting ganked. Get off me, bro. Oh, this seems like a good spot. And they don't seem to hurt that much too. They do have a fairly wide aggro range though. I'll kill the shamans as well. I know he's just going to cast spells on me. Oh yeah, so they cast the cold spells. But the berserk, oh yeah, they can hurt too. Jesus. Get off me, man. Okay, fair enough. So they've got a big aggro range. We don't really need shamans. But looks like we're going to need to kill shamans. I'll go this way. Try to aggro as least as possible. Is he floating over to me? Are you a magic boy? Level 12. This is what I'm talking about. Even at level 12, look how much health he's got. Ridiculous. Yeah, I've got a bit of dodge too, bro. You can't be coming up on me with those spells. Gee, it's a shame they got such a big aggro range. You know, I do remember coming out to try to kill one of these once. And it must have been a while ago, and they just slayed me like an elf. So it didn't pan out too well for me back then. And I just don't think I ever revisited them again. What's this? Elder Shaman, level 36. Whoa, bro. I think we'll stick to the low levels over here. Level 36 doesn't sound good. Yeah, bloody hell, man. They got aggro like bloody attracts and atrox. Well, the whole point of coming out to kill these guys was to get muscle oil, but I think I've confused the mobs. The muscle oil mob that I'm thinking of must have been the male and female ones. I don't know where they are, but yeah, that must be what I'm thinking of. So I don't know if this daily is actually worth me doing, because it's not really contributing to the cause, if you know what I mean. Know where they are, but not really interested. So I think maybe we just bail out of here. And spend our remaining time killing kerbs. Now where's that TP? Where's my map at? I'll go down there. Ah, look. At least I know now. But this here pancreas oil, I've got lots of it already. So we're sort of beating a dead horse there. Good to know that I don't have the challenge unlocked though. Where's that codex? Thorophoid. claim some sort of reward for them. Mediocre peds. I'm still going to go BLP weapon technology. Yep, we need to just... I mean, actually... Isn't there like... No, I won't do that. I was going to say Trascarons. They do muscle oil too, but they're a bit too big. Let's just pick this up and go and kill the obvious, shall we? To finish off the day. Then I'm going to go and have some marinated chicken and pasta for lunch. Can't minimise, damn you. What's going on? Stupid map. Oh. I was clicking on the wrong button. We're going to change the gun here. We're going to be using the Markov Callus. Now, it has no amp on it at the moment. What's going on there? I'll just chuck that on there. Probably should have repaired it. I'll go in here, give it a quick repair. Repair. Where's the repair there? And just chuck that in there. Alright, we'll just teleport to my favourite spot. I've got a Hoff spot for these guys. Yeah, no worries, Desane. I don't know if... I probably won't be playing again till Sunday, my time, so that's 2 days from now. If I get a chance. But yeah, I'll hit you up if I run out of stuff. Where do I usually go here? Here. Pretty sure that's the spot. There. It's more like, actually... That's the Trox area. I think it's here. Don't land in the middle of a big heap of a Trox. I'm not interested in their shit. Did I hit the right area? Yeah, I did. Yeah, nice. Okay, let's go. Let's just dumb out on kerbs for the rest of the stream. Oh, gee, this gun's not really that great. I just repaired that amp and everything. Ah, well. Didn't realise these guys had so much health. For the cheering event? What's this cheering event you're talking about? Is that this weekend? Like, is there an event this weekend? Or are you talking about the overall Argonaut event? Oh, yeah. I saw something about that in the launcher. Yeah, increased amount. Yeah. Damn it, my wife's got a tier 8 Mayhem Azure Azure pistol. It's at tier 8. That would have been really good to get that tiered up for that event, but it was pretty expensive last time I looked. I've got a couple of UL guns myself, but they're not worth tiering. They're just those cheap ass Arcadian BLP guns. Oh, I do have my little My little pistol. Which vehicle is it in? Not that one. This one. Oh, it's got stuff on it too. Maybe I'll try that. Hang on a second. Let's see how that is at taking these down. I bought this pistol for yeah, that's a bit better. Taking them down a bit quicker. Remember how the kerbs here used to get stuck in the trees? And there'd be like 20 or 30 kerbs stuck in a tree. And if you had the volume on near where the kerbs were, all you would hear is them going growling over and over and over because they're all stuck in this tree. My lord, we done the whole kerb codex in this spot. It was exhausting. But we couldn't really kill anything else because we were too low level. Let me tell you. Diluted sweat is 108% on the day, 107 on the week, which I believe is a lot better than it used to be, which is TT fodder. Oh yeah, that's not bad. 108, 107. Better than a smack in the face. I tell you what, I craft, and I get between 111 and 113% for all of my effort. I reckon if you can hunt and get, on average, 107 or 108% on your goods, I reckon you're doing okay. The problem is, though, everything you get doesn't have markup on it. You get ammo back, you get things that are just not going to have markup on them, and that creates a black hole in your finances. That's what I don't like about it. But if they give you an item every, say, 20 kills that's worth 130%, that might make up for that black hole. It would be, wouldn't it? I mean, I know on mining I can get, if I hit the spots that I hit and just sold the materials, on mining I could get on average probably 115%, I reckon. Because I get a fair bit of the more valuable ores. Like when I'm mining for Land Area 43, I get magnesium and anti-magnetic oil, and I get it quite often because of the depth of the finder I'm using. So they bump the scale up quite high. And narc is still worth a fair bit of money. But yeah, I know. Overall, the game, it's pretty good, really. You can survive in it. Without really having to know too many secrets, you just have to be skilled high enough. I tell you what I'm skilled in right now is starvation. Man, I'm glad no one cooked lunch yet, because the smell would have came up the staircase and tried to kill me. So you got a pretty busy morning tomorrow. I've got to train my AI to learn how to do something. I always spend an hour or so in the morning on that. Then I've got to take my daughter to dancing. She's got 2 weeks left of dancing lessons before the break. And then go food shopping. I usually get home about 1:30 in the afternoon. Then if I buy some cans, me and the wife have a few cans together. Or, you know, just chill out for the rest of the day. I usually play Gods Unchained on Saturdays. I don't stream it. It's I don't know. It's a funny game. But on Saturdays I do my dailies, and then I do the weekend ranked. So I play about 30 matches. But it's a good card game. I actually enjoy it. I enjoy playing it. I enjoy playing it more than I used to play Hearthstone. Hearthstone's okay, but at least Gods Unchained's got some crypto involved in it, which I always like. And if you look at their business model, it's pretty good. They've got a deflationary burning system. They've got a daily system for earning the tokens. You can't earn them any other way. You got to basically do dailies to get tokens to be able to buy cards. You can buy the cards with Ethereum if you don't want to grind out the dailies. It's really good. I thought that loot said 00 then, but it's 60.6 ped. Remember when monsters had no loot? Doesn't that piss you off? Especially if you've just spent 3 minutes killing it and it doesn't give you anything. What about getting a no loot Sand King? Does that ever happen? That'd be rough. Back in the old days anyway. Yeah, this isn't a bad pistol. I don't mind it at all. Oh, I wonder what tier it is. It is tier 7. Tier 7.67. I could tier this up on the weekend if I played. 110 out of 200. Yeah, it's pretty good. I had to find a weapon that was not $30,000 or $3,000. A couple $100 for a half decent pistol, I didn't mind. You know, it's pretty good. No, that's fucked. So what does that mean? All the money you poured into it's just gone. Surely the system will balance you back up later. I know if you get killed in PvP and get looted, that money seems to come back to you pretty soon after. I mean, it could be coincidence, but my wife got killed in PvP, lost 600 pet of materials. A couple of days later, she got a 600 pet off. That could be just pure coincidence, though, of course. Had another SOC member back in the day that he got a 15,000 ped HOF in PvP 4. Went by himself to get the claim for some reason, like the draw for the day, and got sniped and got 5,000 or 4,000 ped taken off him. I said, "What'd you go out there by yourself for? 5 of us could have came out with you and at least healed you while you took the claim out, you know." Or surrounded you. I don't know what you can do. Buy some shrapnel-proof armor. I don't know. I'm sure there was other ways to protect himself rather than just going out there and clicking on the claim and hoping no one was around. It was funny. Funny thing is, I don't think he ever went back out and got the other 10,000 pet out of that claim because of the fear of being killed. That's strange. I was pissed off because the person had just sort of started playing the game or hadn't been playing long. You know, went and got some amps, went out into PvP4 and gets a bigger HOF than I've ever gotten. And I mined for years in a row and just get cycled out. Ah, well. Even the kerbs, the easiest mob in the world, won't give us a global. How many muscle oil did we get out of this? It won't be a lot. 900. We'll chip away at it. I never like to kill kerbs too long anyway. They're boring as fuck. Oh, I've run out of ammo though. Wow. Well, I'm not buying any more ammo for today. I think 200 ped's got to be the limit for me. And plus running out of time. Yeah, it looks like every Thursday. Yeah, it might. Who knows? Yeah. Every Thursday we're going to be, because we're coming into fire season, we're going to be working on cleaning up the debris and the overgrown trees around the house. So my streaming schedule will probably be Monday, Tuesday, Friday at the moment, because my Wednesdays have always been a bit iffy. I've got to pick my daughter up early from school, and I've got a couple of other competitions to start on a Wednesday morning. So Wednesdays, it was always hard for me to do Wednesdays, but Mondays are pretty cruisy, and Tuesdays are, and Fridays are usually. So you know, I don't care if the crypto goes down next year. I just need it to go up once to trigger all my bots, all my trades. We've run out of kerbs. I'm gonna quickly jaunt down to my favourite HOF spot. Yeah. Where are we? Let's go and try it out. Yeah, it's down here. And somebody's having a bit of luck in Foma. Oh, this spot's pretty good. Look at this. They're everywhere. Okay, let's equip the gun. It is already equipped. Nice. Yeah, look, it doesn't matter. You know what I reckon? I reckon as long as you're investing in something. People that don't invest in anything are just missing out. You're living, you know, day to day, really hoping that inflation doesn't outpace your wages. That's fucking crazy, man. Because inflation will outpace your wages. It's the way it's designed. You know, you gotta. If I got paid $100 a week, I'd put 10 of it away and invest it. And I wish I had this mentality when I was younger. Believe me, I was in the other camp when I was younger. Every cent I got spent, man. And I was just having a good old time, going out, watching football matches, getting drunk, playing in bands. Like, yeah, had a good time. But then came around the 40s and no money to show for it. So I had to wake up to myself and invest into something that I was interested in, you know. And it's interesting for me to invest in crypto. That's why I do it. Not because of the gains or anything are good and everything, but I like the idea of it. So I thought it was better to invest into something that I enjoyed participating in. So yeah, it's good. But having no investments at all, that's just crazy. Pretty soon a bottle of milk is going to be $7. What am I talking about? A bottle of milk in my country is already $7. Pretty soon a bottle of milk is going to be $15. And your wages will not go up to compensate. They always drag their feet with that. But I always say to anyone, you don't have to be full on into it. All I'm saying is, go and buy $20 of Bitcoin, and just sit it on a USB stick or in a wallet, and forget about it. $20, $100, just buy a little bit of it, sit it aside, and pretend you don't even have it. And then in 10 years' time, if it's worth something, good stuff. You had some. These kerbs are making me hungry. Is that weird? I still want a t-shirt with a curb on it. I don't know why. But my wife said I'm not allowed to wear it in public. I'm only allowed to wear it at home. I wonder why that is. A nice view of the grass, mate. How much in a bottle? What do you mean? Oh, of milk? 2 litres. So 2 litres is, depending which shop you go to and what type of milk you want, it's $6. You can get cheaper milk for about $4.50, $5. But the general, if I was to average out the cost of milk from home brand to your farmhouse gold, probably about $4.85 for 2 litres. So you're looking at around $2 to $2.50 a litre for milk. And our fuel here is extravagant. We pay, at the moment at the Bowser, it's $2.20 a litre. So if you're looking at it in gallon perspectives in the US, I don't know how many litres are in a gallon. I think it's 4 or 4.5. So you're paying over $10 a gallon for fuel here. But that's $10 in our money. So in US, that's probably around about $7. That's still a lot, actually, from what I've been told. I think you guys over there got about $3 a gallon or something at the moment. So yeah, we're just getting rorted. Full on, like everything's just so expensive, it's crazy. A cucumber is $3 for God's sake. They used to be 99 cents. For some reason, the supermarkets just decided to jack them up, triple the price, and that's what you pay now. Oh, you're in Norway. Yeah, nice. You're the country with enough bunkers to house the entire population, I think, in case of World War III. Good place to be. But I heard that here and the UK are quite expensive. I got people warning me not to go to the UK because of how much it costs to do anything there. A beer is $20, I think, in our money in the UK. Well, we got a little bit of muscle oil. Okay, this will be the last kill, and then it's lunchtime. The starvation period is over. I had porridge at 7 a.m. and now it's 12 p.m. 12 p.m? Yeah, Oh, look, you know what? I got to kill this last one over here because it's actually in the Hoff spot. This is the Hoff spot, this spawn spot right here. If you ever come down here, just come and kill a couple of these kerbs in this spot, just in case. And if you get it, good on you. Now that would have been hilarious if that Hoff just said. Okay, let's just fly back to this TP over here. Oh, well, that was good. That went quick. We done a bit of hunting. We collected some materials. I'm probably going a bit slower than my client would like, but I am trying to fit this game into my busy life and play it when I can. So it's sort of, it needs to take the back seat to all my other stuff. At the moment, anyway. But right now, my biggest priority is to go and get some food. So I'm just going to teleport back to 2car. I won't do the craft today because I've run out of time. But I do have some projectiles there and I'll deal with them tomorrow. Alright, thanks for hanging out, Dosona. I've got to go for my lunch. Good stuff. And I'll see you Monday. Unless something weird happens on Saturday and we do another society stream. But Monday my time. Yeah. No worries. Bye-bye.